Let's finish this off with a Hellrush. Yeah, we are not Umbra Stygian this time. This time we are Stygian Umbra. Superfood Primordium. Yeah, that would have been pretty crazy. Helical Crystal is making of a morsel Frenzied Swarm. We have Explosive Sigil Daedalus. We have Fel with Scorch. And we have Seraph with Sap. 6 players currently in the lobby. What banners are available? Stygian unit here. We are Tethys as our main champion, and we do have Plinks as one of our starter card. That's interesting. We have Umbra banner here. I feel like with Plinks and making of a morsels as our morsel generation, I don't want to rely too heavily on a unit that requires morsel, a steady source of morsels. I feel like going for a Stygian unit might be a good call. Especially if we get Conduit Tethys. These are both bad. I just don't expect I will ever need Precious Plating, and Light's Gift at least gives us the option of killing collectors that spawn on the top floor a turn after they spawned. And who knows, we might put something on the top floor eventually. That's not a good starting hand. The armor on the enemies makes these Plinks a bit unimpactful. Extra Ember next turn is very much welcome. We don't have to deal with this wave, maybe, but I suspect we might have to if we do not want to take damage, because I can't see us killing the boss on the bottom floor. Yeah, this always happens, and then this happens. We do not kill the boss on the bottom floor, but one Helical Crystallis will get us the kill. There we go. Second floor kill, that's good enough in my book. Flash Freeze, Energy Siphon and Mollusk Mage. Mollusk Mage is kind of tempting. Makes these Plinks a lot better. But it's not gonna be endgame viable. It's only for a few floors that I will be picking this up. Flash Freeze ages a bit better, so I'm gonna take that. The spell weakness was also a consideration, to be entirely honest. I'm gonna take a Mind Collapse as well. Siren of the Sea, but it's up against Offering Monument. It's gonna be Offering Monument. Now with the Offering Monument, I really wish I would have taken the spell weakness card. Hey Alex, welcome! Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for dropping by. What do we have? Large Stone and Runestone actually. Runestone is also pretty tempting. I like a Runestone on the Titan Sentry. Do I reroll or do I not reroll? I do not. Currently we need to deal with... Oh, I almost forgot. I almost misclicked into not taking the trial. Currently we need to deal with frontliners, mostly with spells right now, because the Titan Sentry is not gonna do enough damage. Although we can use these making of morsels to help a little bit. Okay, that is good. And then we start the incant train. How bad? Well, Frostbite 8 is just too much. I need to kill this guy. Anything will kill. I'm just gonna use the Mind Collapse. Mind Collapse for 3, is that enough? No, we need to play for 4. Shark with a lot of armor is a good boss killer. Urchin Spines. Yeah, I like it. I do want some spell weakness. Making, Prismal and Umbra. I really don't like any of these. Skip. And I don't want a God unit in this deck. Relic or Dupe? Probably Relic. Yeah, should probably be Relic. I will probably skip the Umbra unit. Almost all the time. I can't imagine any Umbra unit I would pick, but maybe I'm missing some when thinking about them. Having a slight lead right now, but it's pretty small. We're only 30 points ahead of the second place. 30 points, that's just the difference in gold spent. Could be just the difference in gold spent. Commemorative Spike and Mask of Penumbra. These are both not that impactful, but I think we generate morsels frequently enough that we get some benefit of having a Mask of Penumbra. It's not gonna be a draw every turn, far from that. But it's gonna be a draw on some turns, and that's good enough in my book. That has to be a Vulcan, right? Hellhound is also a consideration. Rail Spike is really good in this deck. Rail Spike, Vulcan's Rail Spike is really good in most decks, but I do like it a lot. I do like it a bit more even with Stygian being part of the mix. Okay. I think we start with Helical. Oh, that's nice. Blink, that's problematic. Good thing we didn't hit Daedalus. I wanna hit Daedalus with this. Left. I mean, a Frozen Lance. Oh, we hit the Train Steward. Okay, that's fine as well. That's another spell for Encan. We didn't get that much Frostbite on Daedalus, but We killed all the enemies before we had a chance to, so... Nah. No morsel for us then. This would be a good floor to get some damage onto Daedalus. Things on the bottom. If we block... No, we need to block the constructed explosive for it to matter. It doesn't matter though, because this guy will die anyways. Okay. Target Daedalus with that. Blink. Another blink. Yeah, we're not gonna get a flying kill, but... Not like I expected a flying kill here, so... This deck still lacks some power. Blazing Bolts is really good. Blazing Bolts is something that could give us the power we are lacking. Siren of the Sea? I could see Siren of the Sea. I wanna take it. Then I think... we might want capacity. Yeah. I do wanna have these... the Siren of the Sea and the Titan's Sentry on the bottom floor. Yeah, left seems right here. Nameless Siren. That's better than a Siren of the Sea for our purpose. Double up on the incant. Do we need a Battle Stone? No. Do we want quick? No. Reroll. I'll take plus 10 attack on this Nameless Siren. Sorry, Siren of the Sea. We didn't need you after all. These Making of Immortals are actually the worst card in the deck now. I'm gonna get rid of both of them. Even though they draw a card, they are just too expensive. I need a second damage spells cost less, but I also want a spell weakness. The second damage spells cost less could wait. So we can guarantee to pick up spell weakness here. That's actually more important. Depending on how it goes, we might also pick up a second spell weakness application instead of damage spells cost less again. But that remains to be seen. Wanna kill all of those. Ouch. That's an unlucky draw. Can't get the collector. We do need to kill these top floor guys, otherwise we take way too much damage. Extra health here matters a little bit. Crane Steward doesn't survive yet. Does survive now. Sweep Tethys, you would like him more if he didn't die to anything with spikes. Yeah. Do we have to do that? No, we can Frenzied Swarm instead. This guy should already die. Stop talking. He doesn't quite die. Kinda wanna play the Helicus on the bottom floor. I think we skip the Evoken's Rail Spike this turn. Because the cards we could draw into are not that good. Do want to play the Blazing Bolts, and it has to be on the bottom floor. We can kill this guy with the Train's Yard, actually. Yeah, that works out. This is a better turn for the race bike. Probably didn't need that. Yeah. I should have fished for the Blazing Bolts and actually left me with the energy to play them instead of playing the Mine Collapse. But that was basically an accident. I was like, yeah, okay, it didn't matter. I just had the Mine Collapse in hand and then I was like, doesn't matter that much. Excavation Eruption. Yeah, that seems very useful. Yeah, I need spell upgrades now. Double stack Urchin Spines. Cost reduced Excavation Eruption. Magic power. Yeah, on a blink. Reroll. Normal magic power on the Mine Collapse is nice. Cost reduction again on the Excavation Eruption. Or maybe on the Blazing Bolts. And Permafrost on the Awoken's Rail Spike. That could be handy. Monster Rail Spike, Spell Rail Spike. Is there a spell I really need to get out of the deck? No. Then again, it's pretty good on a Plink. It makes the Plink actually a good card. I think that is better than making a Train Steward medium sized. Let's move ahead to Self-Made Harpy with spikes. Uh-oh. That's fine though. I would love to get a collector, but I feel like I need to save Tethys. Let's see. Maybe we can do both. Is that good enough? That might be good enough. Let's get the collector. Actually, I can throw out the Urchin Spines as well. Ah, Excavation Eruption. If only I drew into that earlier. Draw 3. Ah, bad ones to hit. Blink is nice at least. You know what? That's actually decent. Almost there. There we go. Kinstone Totem. Do we have any discard in this deck? Frenzied Swarm? That doesn't really work well. I'm taking it anyways, just because it makes a few cards much better. I want a Guardian Stone. Yeah, I kinda do. I need some protection against sweepers. I don't like this. Ember Forge was interesting. Upgrades. Still looking for multi-strike on the Siren. Health on the offering totem would also be nice. And we don't have that much gold. Yeah, let's go to the left. We also get free removals on that side. I think overall we are faring slightly better when going to the left here. Quick damage shields, stats. Let's go with damage shield on the Guardian Stone just for safety, and stats on the Offering Monument because it gives extra health. It's not as much as a Heartstone, but I wouldn't go looking for a second shop just for a second Heartstone anyways. Let's remove Train Stewards now. Yeah. Nice Titan Sentry turn 1. Let's blink, why not? Extra Ember is very welcome. Too bad we can't play the Blazing Bolts, but that's fine. Play these two. Get Train Steward, Urchin Spines on Fell, and Mine Collapse. That's a bit too early. I guess we stop here. Fell is on the bottom floor, that makes Blink a lot worse. That might be okay, I guess. I hate losing the spell weakness, but that's valuable enough. I should play the Blink while I can. What's left in the deck? There are actually very good targets left, so I'm gonna go with it here. Should apply some Frostbite to Fell. This gives me a ton of Ember and draws me a card. There is one spell weakness on Fell, I don't want to waste that. Should actually go after these statues. That gives me a higher chance of being able to hit Fell very hard. This is actually my best spell. Just the cost. But I do have Frenzied Swarm, so I can always just discard the stuff. Waves remaining 2. Okay. I'm gonna start with Excavation Eruption. Could have optimized that a bit, but we have a real chance of getting the kill here. It's 150 for each hit. That's not enough. Not even if all of them hit Fell. And they didn't. Well, it's a bottom floor kill. With the position we're currently in terms of score, We don't need that flying kill too badly. Ancient Synergy is nice. And I think this is draw. Yeah, definitely. More draw would maybe have helped us more here than capacity actually. Easy right. We need the spell upgrades more than we need the unit upgrades. We want the additional cost reduction because we didn't get any Umbra upgrades, so this hits 4 times. This also hits 4 times. This hits 3 times, so we need the cost reduction on that, I think. Don't think we want permafrost. That's too expensive for what it does. Let's get the second Urchin Spines upgraded as well. Do we want Consume on anything? Sure. And the cost reduction on Excavation Eruption should be fine as well. So we can play for free on the Tethys floor. Wildwood Tome, Remnant Pact, Unnamed Tome. Do we need an Unnamed Tome? We're up against Seraph the Temper and probably not. Do we need a Wildwood Tome? I like it. It's probably not necessary at all, but it has some use case on our Sweep Tethys for killing backliners quickly. That might mean we can hit more important targets with our other units and prevent some damage on our units. Ooh, this is dangerous. 29. We can't get that much armor onto Titan Sentry. I guess we have to use Offering Monument as a tank. I'm just gonna burn through this Offering Monument right here and now. Do I want to set up the Guardian Stone? Probably not. Now I probably do. Okay, that was a very nice turn. Frozen Lands top. Wanna be able to play the Siren. Need to play one more card here. Has to be Urchin Spines. Then set up the Siren. And this turn is definitely Rail Spike. Ooh, nice hits. Not like it matters a whole lot with Tethys, but gives us the flexibility of being able to play them on another floor. I miss some incants here because of ordering problems. But this is a Hellrush, I can't optimize everything. I can optimize some things. Things that matter. It's a lot of incant. Oh, all the hard-hitting spells in one hand. And a blink. Another perfect bottom floor kill. Which puts us in a 10k lead right now. No, Einasl might might be in second place here actually. Blazing bolts, do I want that? Another one? Yeah, I'll take it. It's not bad. And this has to be a dupe. There's one card we really want to dupe. And the one card is Offering Monument. How good would duping Urchin Spines be though? Urchin Spines, assuming we use Blazing Bolts, that's 160. No, it's never Blazing Bolts. If anything, we are duping Urchin Spines. Can we get away with this? It's expensive, and we are probably... Things are probably happening too quickly for that. Upgrade the Blazing Bolts. Purge Consume. Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with that. I want more spell damage. Oh, improved Firebox. Do I want that? No. I don't want any of these. Guess we'll keep a bunch of gold. Create a spell to remove consume. I guess I have to. And we cost reduce the other one. So we can more easily play it out. And then we leave with this. Now I no longer want to dupe the Urchin Spines. Now it's the Offering Monument, in fact. And onwards we go. My goal is to get like a 5-turn boss rush. Something like that. That's not the perfect start, far from it. But now things are getting a bit more interesting. Uh, 80 damage, is that good enough? Should probably play it here actually. Wildwood Tome. Mind Collapse, sure. Frozen Lands, Blink. And then finish with an Urchin Spines. Ah, the other Urchin Spines. That's unlucky. This gives us a ton of energy, that's very good. I want to cost reduce the Urchin Spines, the other one. I need to empty my hand somewhat. Which I can't do while this... while we consume this Offering Monument, right? There is the Urchin Spines. I have to play it. We do have a lot of Ember this turn, so that should be fine. We need to keep drawing. It's not the right turn, but we won't have as much Ember in the future, so that's the spell I wanna... Wait, how much spell weakness did we have on him? That was a lot more than I thought. Alright, we can... I don't want to consume that yet. Is that just a kill? We get a bit more Ember here. Urchin Spikes Ancient. Okay, that was a lot faster than I thought we would be. Nice. $49k. It's a good score. pretty happy with that in a Hellrush. Will usually get you the first place in most Hellrushes. So, and in this specific scenario, nobody can beat that score. Even if they one turn killed Seraph, they wouldn't be able to. Even if they had an infinite that generates infinite gold as well, they still wouldn't be able to get to my score. So, yeah. Einazel finished the run. At least he beat Seraph. 33k point. Good job, Einazel. Yeah. I love spell weakness in these clans. Stygian and Umbra spell weakness decks are pretty fun. It helps a lot that Umbra has actually good damage spells. Excavation, Eruption and Blazing Bolts. These were our main damage spells. We only had Ancient Synergy and Helical Crystallis, which were also there, but not quite as potent. Yeah, good deck. Mind Collapse is also a nice damage spell, although it doesn't really synergize well with Tethys' Conduit Path. 50k in Hellrush, nice work, Sao. Thank you, Steve. I'm happy that you decided to drop by. It's not quite 50k, but close enough.